All right, I absolutely love what the Montreal Canadiens are going to do January 12th against the Nashville Predators. If you hadn't heard already, PK Subban is being brought on for an on-ice ceremony on January 12th, like I said, against the team he was traded to for Shea Weber, the Nashville Predators, at the Bell Center. They're calling it the PK Subban Homecoming, which I just think is awesome. And a few people mentioned that this never would have happened under the old Habs regime. I'm assuming referring to guys like Terrien, but mostly Marc Bergevin, let's be honest. I don't know if that's true, but hey, whether it is or not, it's happening now, and I love to see it because PK was one of the most electrifying players I've ever seen put on the Habs sweater. And I'll never forget when I would see him play, and there would be some times when he was really feeling it, and it was live, he would touch the puck, and he would start skating up with it, and people would start standing up out of their seats, and you could feel the electricity, the tension in the building, like, oh, what's PK gonna do now? And that is something I will never forget. It was extremely special, and I love that so much. Here is what Jeff Molson said. If you don't know, I'd be surprised if you didn't, but Jeff Molson is the owner of the Montreal Canadiens. Quote, "We are thrilled to welcome PK back to his first NHL home this January. We look forward to giving our fans a chance to celebrate his career and the impact he had and continues to have on the Montreal community. Whether it's kids on local minor hockey teams choosing to wear number 76 or the number of fans we see on any given night at the Bell Center who still proudly wear their Subban jerseys, you don't have to go far to understand the influence PK had on the popularity of the sport in Quebec." And honestly, even here in Calgary, Alberta, I had so many friends who did not watch hockey at all growing up. This was like early to mid 2010s. They had no idea pretty much any hockey players, any even hockey teams, but if they didn't know Sidney Crosby, the one name they knew was PK Subban, all the way here in Alberta. He left a mark just by how electrifying he was. And again, I don't know if it's some kind of ring of honor like they do in Vancouver. I don't know exactly what it's going to entail, but again, they're calling it a PK Subban homecoming. I don't think they're retiring his jersey. I think that would be pretty funny. And I mean, he only played 434 games with the franchise, right? That's definitely not enough to have his jersey retired, I think. He did win that one Norris, but I don't think his jersey should be retired. But I do love PK Subban. It just begs the question. I saw this on Twitter. Now that PK is being honored like this, is Andrei Markov next? Is Saku Koivu next? Like, who else are they going to do this for? Because there's definitely some guys, those are the big two that pop to mind, that still should be honored and deserve this type of treatment from the Habs fan base. But man, am I happy to see this. I was honestly really sad when he chose to retire at the beginning of the season here because I absolutely thought he could have got an NHL contract somewhere, at the very least a professional tryout somewhere to go have a crack at it there. And there's a lot of players, especially even you can look to the Habs, who in my mind, PK would be better than right now. Seriously. So I was surprised, and I think it was a choice, and there was rumors that there were a couple places he wanted to go, notably Toronto and Montreal, and if he didn't get a contract from them, he would retire. That was like the rumor. I'm not sure how much truth there is to that, but that's just something to keep in mind. But hey, I mean, it's not too far out of the stretch of reality here, because I mean, to me, PK absolutely would have been good enough to make $800,000, make $1 million and keep playing for another year or two. But hey, that's neither here or there. He made his decision. He's not playing anymore, but I love that they're going to honor him like this. It's going to be great, and I'm really excited to see what kind of reception he gets from the Montreal Canadiens fans, and what kind of standing ovation he gets, because I think this should be pretty special, and I would love to see PK take on different roles within hockey. Of course, the broadcasting thing, that's just what everybody thinks of because of his natural charisma, but I think PK would be pretty cool if he was a GM or a coach or something. I think it'd be pretty cool to see. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. As usual, who's the next player that should get this type of treatment? Koivu or Markov? Let me know in comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.